He joins us now for his take on this. Gavin, thanks very much indeed for talking to us. If this works, it means more industrialization, more exports, more jobs, but it does depend on the smooth transit of trucks at border posts, doesn't it? It looks like we're far away from that, though.
Good evening, Devon. Yeah, I think the timing wasn't the best to kickstart this off. It's a very, very good idea, and if you look at what it proposes, of course, it's going to bring tremendous job opportunities, tremendous wealth opportunities to the citizens of Africa. And we're going to be able to grow the economy of Africa as a subcontinent and a continent very well. But as you say, if we cannot get the border crossings sorted out, and look at what they look like today, we are standing in queues again. There are people thousands deep. That just isn't going to work for us.
This really has become an endemic problem, if you like, for years now, the problems at border posts, whether you're dealing with corruption or you're dealing with the bureaucracy. You've suggested something pretty interesting in one of your talks by saying that perhaps we need for both countries a singular point in which traffic can pass. Do you think that's realistically possible?
Well, I think this has been one of the biggest bugbears over the years, Devon, is that both countries' customs systems want to make sure that country doesn't lose out on its duties. So they make sure that everything that goes in or goes out gets checked once, twice, thrice even, and that causes a lot of delays. So what we've been saying is, surely it's only the country of destination where the duty is going to be payable. So you can have your scanning checks as you go through, but have one scan per two countries. And the two countries need to decide, is it going to be the incoming stuff into the country that they're going to scan or the outgoing? And that way, we'd be able to at least 70% of the time wasted just trying to be checked twice at a border post could actually be got rid of, and we could move far faster.
Yeah. You look at some of the numbers, I mean, they're quite startling as it stands. Even before COVID-19 kicked in, you had a truck on average, if I remember the numbers correctly, standing at a border post for between 35 to 40 hours in some of the big ports in Africa on land border posts I speak of. So even without COVID-19, we've still got a lot to do to eliminate that sort of a barrier, isn't it?
Exactly, and that's why we've been saying we need to go and look at smart ways of doing things, and there's an acronym that's running around called a one-stop border post. That can be done actually at a computer, and you can have random checks at a border, but yes, you need to get that 40-hour stop or delay at a border post down to as little as possible, and we've done it before. There are goods like fuel and essential goods or highly flammable goods that go through a port very, very quickly, a port being a border control post, so it is possible.
How big is the problem of corruption hanging over this free trade agreement?
Devon, it's been a problem around for years. It hasn't just been the last couple of years or the last decade. It has always been there, and it has two parts. One part is the whole smuggling part, and the second part is trying to get your goods through faster or more efficiently. There's no other real criminal element to that. But the smuggling part is what a lot of the authorities focus on, and therefore these delays. But corruption is a major cause for concern.
One of the issues that I'm sure many of the authorities would have to sort of tackle correctly. Gavin Kelly from the Road Freight Association.